So you know what? This is actually really cool because I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is one of the slower turnouts that I've had. But you know what? You guys look like the best freaking audience in the world right now.
Yeah!
Here's what I love about it. Like, so my name's Kory, K-O-R-Y. I go by Moviedude18 on Twitter and Instagram. I'm 27. I just got a tattoo for the first time. As you can see, overall. You know, I'll get to why specifically in my speech why I love Ninja Turtles 2, because I've never played the first one. I've played the second one now for the second time. I started out these events, I'm from South Louisiana, and when I moved out here, I clung to kind of nostalgia cinema. Places like the New Beverly, the New York, you know. Shout out to Michael Torre and Anthony Beverly, it'll always be yours. And, you know, I just became friends with them and met them, and what they didn't know is that since the age of 10, most people played Pokemon cards and started doing things like, you know, Digimon and Beyblades and all that other weird stuff. And I collected 35mm film trailers and film prints, and I have a 35mm trailer to this film, and now I have about 10,000 of those trailers, and I have several movies on film, like Mortal Kombat, Power Rangers, and so on, which are events that I just did. You know, I always pick a movie that's very personal to me, a movie that I love. Holy What? Oh wait, did you hear one of you? Where's the other one? So, yeah guys, that would be the Turtles right there.
What's up, Mikey? Let's crack it, Mikey. Let's crack it.
Everyone was like, where are they? Where are they? And I was like,
Hey!
What's up? Sam?
but, so, be prepared because I think that if the Turtles want to join me on stage, we have some giveaways from Jason, who just got up and left. What the hell, dude? Oh, Nick, can you here? I have. Who likes April O'Neil?
Hey, say my name. What happened?
You missed it. I just ate it.
Don't die on us, Kory. We love you.
No, actually, let's have the Turtles can come up and grab these and then hand them out. I'm going to ask a couple trivia questions and I'm just going to throw these things. Alright, we have Casey Jones.
Oh,
yeah.
You know what's funny about that is he's actually not in the second movie. I wonder why. Maybe we can ask that later.
Oh,
But,
shit, hip-hop
okay,
humor, oh my God.
raise your hand really quick. What year was this movie released?
1991.
91. 87.
Okay.
91.
Yeah.
That was a direct catch. That was great.
Great throw.
Okay, actually, you know what? We got a little. I was told these were April O'Neil, but you got if you love Casey Jones. I'm just gonna hand these off to the Turtles, and whoever just kind of says the word password.
Password.
Password. Make it rain.
What's up, Power Ranger?
Kory, throw it like you're a rookie of the year.
Where's the girl that was wearing? There's a girl wearing a zombie.
Right here.
Come get it. What? Who's that on your head? On your shirt?
All of them.
I like sausage.
Crazy Kelly's eating pizza.
This was incredibly improv. I did not know.
I got one.
I'm throwing them off to the side.
You got a toy up in this house. the house.
Get it.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. Got April. Oh, yeah. Right here. Woo! Yeah. Woo!
You're the man, Kory.
I'm sorry.
Wow, I put too much pressure on her. Sorry about that. Okay, I hope everyone loves Casey Jones, the one Ninja Turtle character that's not featured in this movie. No, once again, okay, so I picked these movies, right, everything from Chucky to Mortal Kombat to Power Rangers. But I chose Ninja Turtles too because even though I love the first movie, I feel like it's a little too dark at times, and I don't have as much fun as I do when I watch the second movie. And honestly, when I was really little, I was 3 years old, we went to the Dollar General with me and my mom, and I saw Secret of Thieves probably 50,000 times before I even saw it the first time.
At the Dollar General?
Raphael's on
It
the
was a
roof
$2
of
movie
the
at the Dollar General. It was
Bellagio.
like 1994. Yes, Jason. By the way, he won't be up here for the Q&A, but he's still one of the coolest people I've known. He's tried to come to so many events. He's always promoted them and always been 100% cool. So I want to give a shout out to Jason Ybarra. He's in the team. They're just awesome people. Will the Turtles get out here to take photos after? Because the movie's like an hour and 10 minutes. Okay, that's it. So you guys, the thing is you're going to see a variety of trailers coming up. They're all upcoming features that are going to be here in July, August, and September. I really work really hard on these. I do this with love. I just want to make sure people have a good time at the movies. That's why I want to make movies. It's like these moments, guys, like I said, it's intimate. These moments are everything to me. So thank you to Nick and Ernie for coming tonight. We'll do a little thing. And let's go ahead and start this.
Ninja Rap!
I actually wanted to tell you a really funny story. Was the reason why I do this series and why I do these movies and why I choose them was because when I was 10, 11, growing up with Asperger's, I was bullied a lot. And I was homebound. And the theater, the local theater back home, played midnight movies. So I saw movies like Dazed and Confused, Mortal Kombat, all these other things that I really shouldn't have seen when I was 11 years old. But I'll never forget the last midnight movie they did was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And Warner Brothers, thankfully to my much delight, shipped the print of the second movie. So they had to play the second movie Friday and Saturday. So this would mark the 4th time I've seen this actually in the theater. And I'm so humbled because I did this 3 years ago, and one of the guests out of the 2 guests we've had is Nick Palma, who was able to come and did the stunts for Michelangelo and has some amazing stories. But someone who currently lived in Phoenix at the time and was able to move out here to LA and make it this time was Ernie Reyes Jr. So please, let's welcome Ernie Reyes Jr. and Nick Palma. We did it standing last time, so I thought I'd keep it tradition. Like, who had fun? That was the Ninja Rap. Like, you never get old of it. Actually, as they're coming up, I'm going to ask, as you saw the TMNT Turtles earlier, Jason Ybarra runs the TMNT van. And I just want to ask something really quick. Like, you tour with Vanilla Ice, you know, they do with Salt and Pepper and stuff like that. But where does Vanilla... They're just called Vanilla, whatever. Well, where does he stand when it comes to this song and this iconic moment in the movie? And I'm sure he has pride with it, right? Like,
if any of you have ever followed Rob Vanilla Ice, you know that a few years ago he didn't really embrace the turtleism, but he actually has a tattoo of all the turtles on his leg. If you ever seen that, it's a whole tattoo of the Ninja Turtles on his leg. And now he fully embraces it. Yeah! And I get to hear the ninja rap and perform the ninja rap probably every other week with Rob. For the last 2 years, so that's a great experience for me.
No, that's awesome, man. And seriously, thanks again. Will the Turtles be here after? Are you still
They're
texting?
eating pizza across the street.
They're eating pizza, but I will make sure that they're here in 15 minutes when this is over. But no, Ernie, Nick, wow, it's good to see you there. I'm excited. So yeah, Nick joined this 3 years ago, and you didn't work on the first film, right? You just worked strictly on 2. It's a good thing you didn't work on 3 because it's terrible.
It's the worst
But
video
Ernie,
no one should ever have to see.
Ernie may be our Kino for number 2, but you were actually one of the turtles in the first film. So before you get into being a turtle and stunts and all that other stuff, talk about the auditioning and the casting and your martial arts background.
Okay, cool. Pat Johnson was the stunt coordinator actually on Ninja Turtles, and that's kind of how I got onto this show. I had known Pat Johnson since I was competing in martial arts. I don't know, I was probably about 8 years old, and we would travel, my father and I and our demonstration team would travel all across the country competing and performing, and so that's how I knew Pat. We were actually, Pat first brought me and my father on to the set of the original Karate Kid, and we were supposed to be...
Cool set to be on.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, Ralph Macchio and the Karate Kid, they were filming the climactic the fight scene at the end, and we were supposed to come out and do a demonstration, and that was like my first kind of run-in with, you know, the entertainment business. And so we were there pretty much all day waiting for our turn to do, you know, our thing, my father and I. And they ran out of time, so we never ended up filming, but we were there all day. So, but then about 10 years later, you know, Pat called me up and asked, there wasn't really any audition process. There was 4 Hong Kong stuntmen. So this was the first time that it was Hong Kong stuntmen were working on an American production. I'm not sure most people know that Golden Harvest was the production company who produced the movie. They're known for Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, Jet Li, all of the, you know, kung fu movies that came out in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. They produced the film, and so one of the guys actually broke his back in the rehearsal process, and so Pat called me up and asked me if I wanted to be a turtle.
Yeah. How did that transition happen from being a turtle to a lead kind of character in the second film? How did Kino become to be you?
Yeah, you
become Kino actually.
Well, I just think
I met the producers, and they were really happy with, you know, all of the work that I had done in doing the martial arts for the character Donatello in the first film. So they took me out and they wrote the character, because actually Kino's not part of the Ninja Turtle universe outside of this film. Yeah, so no, I didn't get a doll or anything like that. Yeah.
Kino on the animated!
So yeah, they took me out of the movie, and the next summer we filmed those movies back to back in Wilmington, North Carolina. So the second summer I wasn't in the costume, so it was kind of a lot cooler. Literally.
Now, to switch over to Nick a little bit, but this is a question for both of you, but it seems like you have your family here. It was really cool when I asked Ernie his guest list, and it had a lot of Reyes at the end of it. And no, it was cool, like, looking over at certain points when, you know, you have the scene with the jingle balls, I guess you could say, and the audience claps, and you know, your family looks over to you and you smile. That's got to be a cool moment. But, you know, you brought your son James, right, Nick? And I'm just kind of honestly wondering, like, did you raise your kids on pizza?
We're going to go eat pizza after this, by the way.
So that's a yes. Okay. Well, Nick. Okay, so you joined Secret of the Utes. You joined the one that we showed. How did that come about? What was the audition process? What's your martial arts background, and how did that begin?
My backbone in martial arts actually started with Jimmy Ming Wong in San Francisco. We know him as Doc Fai Wong. now. But what's funny is I grew up in San Francisco, and I knew Ernie when he was probably 11 or so. I had met him. We have a mutual friend, Eric Lee, the Little King of Kata. I was in a movie with Eric in 1978. That's where I kind of was introduced to Hollywood. It was kind of a local, low-budget movie in the Bay Area. But that encounter enabled me to eventually come down to LA, and he actually secured me a meeting with Black Belt magazine. They were doing articles for Eric Lee. When I went down there, he mentioned to them that I was interested in getting into, sort of the stunt world, the movie industry. They suggested that there was this one production company that's looking for one more turtle, and so he gave me the person, stunt coordinator's address. I compiled my photo and resume. It just so happened to be Pat Johnson. He was here locally in the San Fernando Valley. I went to his house, and I stuffed it in his mailbox. I didn't open his door. But the next day, this is all within the span of a week, by the way. The next day, he gave me a call. He asked me a couple of questions. And about a day after that, I went for a little small audition in Santa Monica with the producers and Pat Johnson present. At the end of that week, I was on an airplane to London being fitted for the Turtle movie. So that's how fast that happened. Yeah. My head still spinning.
It's funny because that story tends to happen a lot. When I had like Robin Shue up here from Mortal Kombat, it was quite a whirlwind, and he was obviously one of the first lead actors from, that was just not Caucasian, to go on to actually fight, evil for America and the world. But Nick, I believe, and you'll have to, recall my memory, but there were some stunt accidents. Everyone loves like a show like Road Rage, where like things blow up. Like, was there any stunts that went wrong in the second movie? I was Ernie about the first movie.
Yes. Well, okay, with the second movie, sure. I mean, we've had our little scratches here and there, in practice and then in rehearsals, and of course on the actual filming. But yes, all right, I'll give you. Okay, the scene where there's too much Ralphie, when Ralphie's tied up on the post there, and we're going in. The cargo net, it's supposed to swoop us up for about 20 feet. Now it's attached to a cable, and outside there it's a hydraulic lift, so it's supposed to really bring us up 20 feet off the ground. Well, as we're going up 10 feet off the ground, the cable actually snapped. So just like in the movie, you see the cargo net land just like that. That's what exactly happened. Now you saw that frame around the cargo net there. That frame was basically put there so we wouldn't bunch ourselves up together when the net kind of gave some space. But what happened was that frame actually, when we landed, Stephen Ho, who was Donatello Action Turtle, or the Fight Turtle, and Larry Lamb and myself, we were in the net. That frame landed on Stephen Ho's ankle. I don't know if you remember. And if they didn't evacuate him immediately, his ankle swelled up like a balloon, just went like that. If they didn't evacuate him immediately, he would have lost probably his leg. And Larry Lamb compressed his back. I actually, the week before, it was in the Vanilla Ice scene where I slammed, where I did a kick. I actually slammed my knee on
reenactment.
On the floor. But that week, I actually, and when I landed, I actually severed my MCL. But the thing is, I was able to finish the shoot. The two other guys, we got replacements for them. Which is too bad, but they were great. The replacements were fantastic as well.
Ernie, what about in the first film? Was there, because that was crazy. That's just like, to know that something can come down to like seconds, and you're being hoisted 20 feet in the air, and that happens. Was there anything really? I mean, I know you're a martial artist. You're good at what you do. You're trained to be good at what you do. But was there ever times where things just went wrong in the first film?
No, nothing fun like that. Though, I'd say probably from the first film, I think the toughest day that we had is there was a scene in the first film where the house was burning and it was on fire, and we were like crashing through from the second story down to the first story. And working in those suits, actually, from the first film to the second film, they made a lot of adjustments They made a lot of adjustments from the first film to the second film, just in terms of the costumes and how to make them more comfortable for the actors.
Well, actually, to interrupt, not just that, but there's also a tone. I mean, I love Casey Jones in the first movie, and I do wish in some way he was a part of the second movie. He comes back in the third movie, but who cares? No, but in all seriousness, you know, there's a darker tone to the first film. Do you guys know, and this goes to Nick too, when they were doing the second film, the reason why I said I love it so much is because I feel like it's funner to watch. Yeah, the easier, no pun intended, is the better. And do you know what that process was like from a producer standpoint?
Yeah, I think that from the first film, although it did well, and I mean, and the audience loved it, they did, you know, they were finding kids in manholes in New York City, you know, and they were getting a little bit of pushback from the perspective of violence. And so I think that there was a real conscious choice in the second film to make it a little bit more funny and campy.
Okay, you know, I think it was a good choice. I really do. I really just have something like that opening sequence with the credits going from New York, you know, and plus everyone in the World Trade Center, but, you know, it's really cool. But to turn over to Nick and then come back to Ernie with these cons now. You know, Nick, when I met you, you know, 3 years ago, I mean, it was September of, I think, 2013. I had just graduated college. And, you know, it's crazy now dealing with Power Rangers and Robin Shoe and Mortal Kombat. This con world is crazy. And I also want to point out these guys agreed and they were fine with it of not charging for photos and autographs. That's why they were just so excited. So it's like, give up for them for that. Because there's seriously times where I have to fight with some of the Power Rangers and I'm like, no, you can't. You don't understand. This is a movie. This is a different experience. You're not in a hall. You're in a theater. But no, what is it like? I mean, Nick, I've seen you at Power Morphicon run by Scott Zillner, and I don't think I've seen you at a con, but I know you do cons. What is it like to have this film that's a sequel, you know, 20, 30 years later, and still have people so in love with it? I mean, we have like almost 100 people here. So what is it like?
I'm not complaining. It's great. I'd be honest, you know, I mean, the last 20 plus years I was kind of busy raising some family and, you know, just trying to make it. Nobody really saw, you know, my face behind that mask. So this gives me the opportunity to kind of relive some things that perhaps it would have been nice if it happened before.
Yeah, like if you were able to have Twitter back in 1991.
So it's kind of like going back without going back, but yet you continue the dream that I kind of had for myself. I envisioned myself.
What about you, Ernie?
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. Yeah, I've done a handful of cons. I haven't done a ton of them, but it's super cool to be able to travel and 25 years later, you know, have people come up to you and say how much fun and how much this movie meant to them and their childhood. So I'm really grateful to be part of the Ninja Turtles and everything that it's actually provided for me in my life. So
Yeah.
I'm stoked to be here today.
A complete side note, I've met him a couple times, and he's been nothing but a joy to meet. But I just have a question. There was a 2003 movie that Ernie did, which stars
The Rundown,
Sean William Scott, and The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh my God!
And I just want to know, what was it like working with The Rock? And
I mean, any day you get to beat up The Rock is a good day.
So it's good. And then before I turn it over to the audience, I mean, we can't go without saying that I think the reason why, or one of the main reasons why 2 stands out so much from the first and the third and the animated movie and the Megan Fox ones. But like, I think it stands out because of the ninja rap. Now, Nick, were you a part of the dance choreography? Did you dance that out?
You know, they asked me at that time, you know, to be honest, I was kind of new in business, and I declined. But that's niche. Michelin Sisti was the actor, Michelangelo, and he was superb. I mean, I learned a lot from him about, you know, Michelangelo, just acting itself. And I'm still learning. You know, I do cons he does cons right now, and we've been doing them for the last 3 years or so. So you can never stop learning.
And Ernie, did you meet Vanilla?
I did, yeah, I met
Oh, well, that's story.
I just call
didn't
him
think you
Ice.
did.
I don't know.
I call him Vanilla, you call him Ice. It's okay, it works.
No, it was cool. I mean, I didn't really get to spend a ton of time with him, but this the little bit of time that we did hang out, you know, was he was super cool to me, and he was down to earth, so it was all good. And you know, Nick was just a segue here for a second. You know, Nick is an amazing martial artist. He's you know, been
Backflip now.
Nick is, Bruce Lee is a big influence on Nick's, you know, just martial arts training. And I would remember we would come home from, you know, I don't know, 16-hour work day where you're doing martial arts fight scenes all day long, and I would find Nick like practicing in the dark, like hitting his, you know, Wakamura board. And I mean, he's a very dedicated martial artist, so it's always great to see him.
I just wanted to say I didn't have to go through his day on those sets. So. And I did want to mention, I also worked with Ernie on The Rundown. I was one of the guys that you were my boss in that one as well.
Is there anyone with a question from the audience? Anyone have a question? Okay, that's what? Yes, you.
Was there a lot of, this is so stupid, but was there a lot of pizza eaten
That's
on
not
the set?
stupid. I should have asked that.
Like, it seems like you guys have like a lot of pizzas and like pizza boxes everywhere. Were you guys just actually eating pizzas and just using them in the movie?
That's what they save a lot. That's what they save a lot on the budget. Yes.
That was what is your, you know, what is your favorite kind of pizza? What if your friend or your wife or whatever's gonna cook it, what is it? Is it supreme combination?
I don't know. Lately, it's been veggie for me.
Oh, this doesn't count. Oh, my roommate is, yeah.
Veggie pizza.
No, okay. Another person? Anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
You were one of the turtles, right?
Me?
Yeah.
In the first one.
Okay. Well, how hard was it to like navigate around during the set?
Oh, it was pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean, you could barely see out of the costume. And the first one, what I was saying earlier, was the first one between the costumes between the first and second film. They did make them a lot cooler. I mean, the first film, my body temperature would get up to about 102-3 degrees every single day.
And you're shooting mostly in North Carolina, right?
We were shooting, yeah, pretty much the whole thing in North Carolina, except a few scenes. We went to New York. So it was the middle of summer. It was like 100 degrees outside with 100% humidity, and we were in these big rubber latex costumes. So it's like, you imagine like a Nerf football, like getting it wet. Like that's what it feels like.
How many actually days work? I mean, I hate when like movies are set in like Los Angeles and they're filmed in Atlanta, or like you film a movie in like, you know, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, like Pitch Perfect 2, and it's supposed to look like Germany, and you're like, what? You know, no, but with New York, what was the filming there? Were you there, Nick? Were you there, Ernie? I know it was only a few days, but were those your days?
Yeah, we are. All the stuff where I was running across the bridge, that was actually New York, obviously. But outside of April's apartment, all the stuff where the beginning of all the stuff that's the beginning movie. When we actually go downstairs and we have the fight scene, we're in North Carolina, but all the stuff leading up to it outside was all exteriors were New York. So we were there for about a week.
Okay.
Out of 3 months, so it was pretty quick.
Yes, you were there. Yes, with the hand raised.
How long did it take to get in and out of the suits? Like, and make.
What was makeup like in the morning, Nick?
Well, first of all, you know, we had our own dressers too, so we had that type of thing. You know, they had to get on the dress, but you know, maybe 20 minutes.
That's it? Wow, I would have expected 40.
No, I mean, they didn't have to put any, you know, stuff on us like that, but we just had to keep them on and so forth. But every day they just would dry them out. I mean, they literally had hundreds of different suits for each of us, you know, just kind of go through because they just want to.
Was that the same process for you in the first film? I mean, I know with films they advance. Everything's less and less. But that was pretty much 20-25 minutes for you. Okay, well, guys, my roommate has a question, so let's go straight to that.
Now, how was the rolling scene created when you rolled through all those guys?
Because most of this, what I love, by the way, most of it's practical. These are practical, and also, did you get to meet Jim Henson? This wasn't dedicated to him, so.
Yeah, I met him on the first film, just briefly, and I got to go to when we did all of the live casting was done at the Jim Henson workshop in London. So that was pretty amazing. I mean, that was one of the things that I was most excited about when I was like Golden Harvest and Jim Henson. Like, how could you go wrong?
Yeah. Were you a fan of like Labyrinth and Dark Crystal and all this? Yeah, absolutely. Let's do one more, Matt. Yeah, right there.
It's
Wait,
more of
I don't know if that's zombie girl or blue shirt guy.
It's more of a compliment, but I just wanted to say that we loved you in Surf Ninja.
Maybe we're going to have to get Kory to do a Surf Ninjas. Who would be up for that?
You know what I'd love to do? And by the way, I meant to show you, the reason why I showed the Wizard trailer is because I know Luke Edwards, who is the Wizard, and I've done the event before with him, and I talked to him and Thomas Ian Nicholas. Thomas is coming for Rookie of the Year. Daniel Stern is coming for Rookie of the Year. What? But I'd also like to show it with the Wizard, with Luke Edwards. But Surf Ninjas!
Yeah, we'll have to get Rob Schneider to come out.
Surf Ninjas. I'd love to do Surf Ninjas with 3 Ninjas Kickback at High Noon Mega Mountain.
Triple bill.
So yeah, alright, is there one more? No? Yeah, one more right there. Yeah.
Did anybody faint while inside the suit?
I did.
No, thank God. But actually, I just, I did TED 2. I don't know if you know TED 2.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, the one where he gets covered in cum. Yeah.
At the end of the, when he had the turtles, they had the same. I don't know if you've seen it. But when I was not on the set, they gave the suit to somebody else, and they almost stopped.
Yeah.
By the way, we didn't get back to that question about the
Rolling, yeah.
Well, that was
That's
actually
my roommate's question. So you better answer it. He's talking right now.
Who asked the rolling question? You did right there, right?
I'm sorry.
Down there.
It was the Ted 2.
Okay, but anyway, that role was actually it was already just a dummy made in that position. They just rolled.
Okay.
It was a combination of the cat. I think it was Mark Casel. He did the forward roll, and then they just rolled that thing. So it's all movie magic.
Real difficult. Just fold up in a ball.
No, I mean, can you actually point out any CGI scenes? There's so much practical work.
Oh no, there was no CGI.
There's none at all. I mean,
No CGI!
Write your letters to Warner Brothers and say practical. The subject line practical. No, I have to give it up to you guys. I mean, Nick, it's really personal to me that you came back because I did this event 3 years ago when I didn't have a voice. I didn't know who I was as a person. I was very lost. And these events, a lot of you have come from Mortal Kombat, a lot of you have come from Power Rangers, and you're passed on like Brandon, and once again, we have to give a huge round of applause. I'm not going to say her last name, but she's the one who allows me to do these things. Her name is Jennifer. She's like,
Jennifer!
Guys, ultimately in film, I think what we're losing today is a lot of heart and a lot of just genuosity between characters and between what we do. And there's no middle movies anymore. It's all CGI, it's fireworks, and I'm so glad that Transformers 5 bombed. I'm so glad that it bombed. But no, I bring these movies back because you guys demand to feel them. You don't forget them, and you show them to your kids. And it's nice to see a lot of fathers in the audience passing this along to their kids. And yes, exactly like you do. That's awesome. And I just show movies. I may make like $5, but that's about all I do. So thank you, Ernie.
All right, guys, let's give Kory one big round of applause for putting this together.
So yeah, guys, really quick, I'll plug it. My Twitter is Moviedude18. Same thing for Instagram. For Facebook, it's KORYS Davis. Facebook's /KORYS Davis. Rookie of the Year will be here, booking pending, but we've agreed to do it. We want to do it. And let me know if you'd like to see the Wizard and have Luke Edwards come with it and do a double feature and just make it a night. It'll be a Monday through a Wednesday, but it looks like it'll be July 25th. And I'd love to show Rookie of the Year with Daniel Stern, Thomas E. Nicholas, and then the Wizard with Luke Edwards. And maybe Fred Savage. So, all right, guys. I love you. I really do. Thank you.